just a simple configuration of Mimosa. I hope you know already what Mimosa is and what its product range. So I will not touch on that. All right. So just before you start configure for any point-to-point product, tak kisah you pakai produk apa pun, so you need to have some consideration lah, so that you will be familiar on how to deploy your product. Okay. So normally if you do any point to point, yes, you need to do site survey, all right, on the location and distance, all right. So if you are doing point to multi point, so you need to know point to multi point. Usually people do it for short range, especially if you're using Mimosa product, is for short range. All right, point to point, you can go up to 50 or 100 kilometers, and then you also need to do survey on the line of sight. All right, so you are using 5 gig, so 5 gig you tahu dia tak boleh ada blocking, so dia mesti clear line of sight. So very important to do the site survey. All right, and then when you are doing site survey, then you can know the AP model that's suitable for the deployment, and then what kind of antenna you can use. All right, the power output, the dBi gain, so all those things you can gather from your site survey. So you can do two kinds of site survey. All right, the first thing, you can do a simulation first. All right, if you're using Mimosa, they have the design tool from the account. So I believe, if I think you know already, if you buy any Mimosa product account, for if you purchase any Mimosa model, the first thing you need to do is you need to unlock your product, your device. So to unlock your device, you need to have a Mimosa cloud account. So it's free, you can register there. All right, it's used to unlock your device and also monitor your device. Okay, so besides that, if you want to do site planning, all right, you want to do simulation, so you can use the design tool in the cloud account, so that you can have estimated result of your point to point or point to multi point. So you can check, uh, it will check based on Google Earth. All right, so if you put the location of your points, your location, you put the GPS location coordinates, then you can check for the terrain blocking, the line of sight, distance, height needed to have a clear line of sight, and then you can check for the result, the reports. All right, what estimated throughput that you will get, channel that you can use, the frequency that you need to use. All right, so this is just a preliminary result. Okay, so you can estimate which model to use, how high is the AP location, if you need pole, you want to check for line of sight, what channel to use. So you can have this preliminary result, and then after that, still you need to go to the real site survey to check for the real environment of the location. All right, so that don't just rely on this tool only, because this one is just simulation, so it doesn't know, it will check only on the physical terrain, like mountains, sea, things like that only, but it will not check, it doesn't know if you have a new building over there, you have a new tree over there, so they don't know that. So you need to go to the real site survey also, right? So this is the things that you need to consider. And then when you go to the real site survey, then you can check for any blocks, building, towers, things like that. So you need to check for that. And then you can do the Wi-Fi, the RF scanning. All right, you can check for channel interference, because the simulation doesn't know what kind of interference is there. So you go to the real site survey, you do the RF scanning, then you will know which channel you can use, all right, for your link, all right, and then the suitable location to mount your equipment. So this is the important thing you need to do before you purchase the device and before you mount it on the real deployment. Okay, so take note on this. You don't just simply data and do the point to point. Okay, so this one is very important. All right, so I will skip the device because this one is on another webinar. All right, so I will skip this one. Okay, so how you unlock the unit? Okay, so the when first time you purchase the any Mimosa device, you need to unlock the unit. So you need to create, like I said, the Mimosa cloud account. Okay, and then you need to copy the serial number of your Mimosa unit into the cloud account. Okay, how you do that is like this. This is my cloud account. Okay, so this is my cloud account. Okay, check. Right. So if you go, I'll show you the this one is the one that the simulation tool, the design tool, right? So it's under the design tab. Right. This is where you generate the report for your preliminary result of your point to point. All right. Let me just show you one example. Okay. For example, this one. I think I had this one. So this one, okay, so we have a point here. So I can check for the result. Okay, so I have clear line of sight, link distance, and the expected throughput that I will get. Okay, so I will have this result. Okay, so the height I need to put how high is my AP. Okay, the AP type. Okay, what kind of AP, right? So I can check for the Fresnel zone. If I put lower or higher. Okay, and then if I want a complete report, so I click into storage report. So I have a complete report. Okay, so what channel I can use so that I will be getting this kind of result to put. Okay, right. So this is the report that you can generate. Okay, from the design tool. Okay, right. Okay, so let's go back to the unlock. You need to go to the unlock. Okay. Okay, once you have the serial number, all right, you copy paste here the serial number and it will automatically detect your model type. So it will automatically detect. All right, and then it will generate you an unlock key. Okay, so the unlock key you need to put back into your AP. So how you access your AP? So it has a default IP. All right, if you're using the client or backhaul model, this is the default IP 120. All right, other than that, the access point is using 1.10. Okay, so this one is in their guide, so you can use that one. Okay, all right, so when you log in, you will come up depending on the version you will come up maybe something like this. Okay, so you will see you will sorry, not this one. Okay, so, this one. So this is point number 1 and 2 is where you unlock and you will get the unlock key. So number 3 is when you log into your AP, it will ask to put the unlock key. So you copy from your cloud account the unlock key, you paste on your AP. All right. Depends also on your model. Some models before you unlock, it will ask you to upgrade first the firmware. So if you need to upgrade first, you upload into your AP by downloading from the cloud account. So it should be under, if I'm not mistaken, it should be under manage. You download first, then you upload into your AP, right? Firmware is under here. Okay, all right. So you can download the firmware based on its model. Okay, you choose your model, then you download, right, the latest firmware, and then you upload it to your AP. All right, once upload, then you will reboot, then you unlock the device, and then it will ask to create a password for your AP. Okay, I will not show you that because I've already done that. If I redo the whole thing, it will consume some time because most of the setting in Mimosa, when I do some changes, it will reboot, and the reboot will consume around 2 to 3 minutes. Also, I will not go through that. Okay, so once you unlock your device, okay, let's say I have this. This is what I have right now. Just go to. Okay, I have this. This is just a simple setup that I have in front of me right now. So I have one AP, and then another one is station. So I'm using C5X. Both is C5X. So this is I have on my laptop here. Okay. So I'm doing wireless link point to point. Okay. For these two, so this is the AP. Okay, I believe I set it 192.168.1.20. Okay, this is my station. Okay, client 192.168.1.21. Okay, so this is the point to point. Okay, and this is my PC. Okay, I'm using LAN connected to, I believe I'm connecting to the, okay, all right. Okay, so this is why I have a simple one. So before we start doing the point to point, I need to access each of them. Okay, so I need to set the mode for one C5A as AP, and another one will be as station. Okay, one AP and one station. Okay, so if I have the link now, I'll just show you how I do it. Right, so I go in into 192.168.1.20. Okay, okay, if I can go in. Okay, I can. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to go to wireless link. Okay. So depending on your setup, doesn't matter if you're using point to point or point to multi-point. You set the link point to point to point to point. So I want to do point to point, and for this AP it will be access point. So I set it to access point. Okay, and the other one will be station. So every time you do these changes, it will reboot around 3 minutes. So I don't want to do that. All right, so I have the link ready already. You can set for the traffic speed, or you can just leave it default 50/50. The TDMA window also you can change. If you want to read more, you can try to read here. So you want to read the explanation of what you can choose. Okay. Okay, you can leave the rate editation to PR, no problem. Okay, leave it at that. Put a name to your link, set an SSID, and then set a password. Okay, so that's the most important thing you need to do to make a link. Okay, so you set up the AP first, right? So now I have set up the AP. Then I go to the other unit. I need to set up as station. Alright, so I need to go to other unit, but don't forget to change the IP. Alright, so this if this one is .20, the other one you change to something else, because if you have a link, that it will be clash. If you are not changing the IP, it will be clash. So don't forget to change the IP for both units. Right, so I go into the other one. Okay. Same here. I log in. Then log in. Same. I go to wireless link. So since the first one is access point, point to point, so the other one will be point to point station. All right. So you select station, it will reboot one time, and then you can just put manually the SSID and the password, or you can scan for the SSID. All right. So when you do scan, you can check for this AP SSID. Okay. Right. So it will take some time to scan. Okay, so you select which one you want to do the point. You want to link the station to which AP. Right. So this is the AP that I'm connected to. So you just click select. It will automatically select for you. All right. So you remember that each time you do changes, there is a save button here down here. So you need to click save. Okay. Okay. So once you have linked your unit, you can check for the status. It should be connected. All right. Then if you go to the dashboard, right, you will see your wireless status is connected. Okay. All right. The link availability. Yeah, you can check. So you have now a link on your devices. So this is what you're supposed to do, pre-configure before you go on site. And then once you have the link, you go deploy on site, then you do the proper alignment. Okay, so you monitor on the signal meter, you try to get as low as possible on the dBm. Okay, and then you try to get the best throughput that you can get. Okay, so this is what you want to monitor when you go on site. All right, so you do the best alignment that you can do. All right, a proper alignment to get the best result. If you already have the best alignment but you're not agree with the result, so you can do more tuning, all right, such as set the channel, all right, the frequency, right, like this one, the spectrum analyzer. It will diagnose the nearby channel spectrum there, so which frequency that I'm allowed to use, that free to use. So I can check here. I can just only set on the AP, and my station will follow. So that's why I cannot change from my station. All right. So you need to have a really good knowledge on how to plan the frequency, the channel, the output power. All right, do a frequent RF scanning. All right, to check which to use. All right, you can read more. They have a guide on which to use, so you can do changes here. All right, if you want to make it auto, so you just enable auto. All right, so it will do auto everything for you, but doesn't mean auto is good. All right, sometimes you need to manually tune your device, your link, so you can do manual tuning. Okay, so you can do manual tuning, right? You can set the power, right? And then you monitor back your dashboard. Okay, so this is when I said save changes, so I delete. uh, and then you monitor back your link. You can check if you have a better result after tuning. Okay, and here is the detail of your device. Okay, right. Okay, then also you have the tool. For example, you have aiming mode. If you are doing the I don't have, okay, you doing alignment, so you can open this tool, right? So you can check the live result. Okay, this one is based on the alignment. Okay, right. Then yeah, I think that's about it. So it's very easy. Firmware upgrade, firmware reset and reboot. Or you want to lock again your device, so you can reset and lock again your device. Okay. uh, Backup and restore is here. Changing your IP network is here under preference management. Okay, you can say here you support IPv6 also. All right. If you want to do some test diagnostic, all right, you want to ping, trace route, you want to check for the bandwidth speed, okay, between the AP, all right. So you can have the result. Okay, the link speed of your AP, so you can know the result. Okay, I have this AP side by side. Okay, right. Okay, so now I can get a link up to 100 Mbps, right? Okay. Yes, I think that's about it about how to configure Mimosa. So it's very easy on the configuration part. I think the only problem that you will face is how you want to get the best signal and the best throughput. That one is up to your deployment, your environment, all those things, the interference, the line of sight, your alignment. So all those things are very important where you need to do more tuning, you need to do more tests, a good site survey. So all those things are really important when you're doing point to point. Okay, also take care of your device. You ground your unit properly to avoid lightning. All right, so put a lightning protection for your unit. So all those things, don't forget to do that. Okay, it's not an easy job to become a Wi-Fi installer for point to point. So I'm not an expert, so also, but I know some stuff from my customers. So I'm sharing what I can share with you. Okay. Yeah. Any question about configuring Mimosa? All right. I'm open to Q&A now. Anything you want to ask? Right. And you can ask